Hey everybody, so I have my new lighting. It's so exciting. When I do a room tour, or well, I guess recording area tour, since it's not going to be the whole room, since I'm set up in my living room now, I'll go ahead and show you my new lighting. It's one that a lot of people use, I believe. I'm still trying to figure out like what level is going to look the best. I think this might be a little too bright because like looking in the camera, like looking in the display right now, my blush looks insane, and it does not look insane in person. So I think that maybe this lighting is a little too bright right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and tone it down. So hopefully I don't look so pasty with bright pink cheeks like a Disney princess or something. But yeah, so I wanted to film a video since I got my lighting today. So I set it up really quick and filmed this video for you. This is actually one of my palette series. All right, so I used the Naked 3 palette for this one. This is the last one of my Naked palettes. As you have probably seen, I already did the Naked 1 and Naked 2. I'll go ahead and leave the links for those ones in the description bar, just in case you haven't seen them. But yeah, the Naked 3, oh, I should probably show you the inside. The Naked 3 is a lot like the Naked 1 and 2. It's kind of like a neutral based palette, although these ones are more pink toned. So if you recall, the first palette, I'll show you really quickly. The first palette is these neutrals here. It's supposed to be like more warm toned, although there are some cool tone colors in it. It kind of, they're very neutral in that they have cool and warm tones in each palette, but that one is definitely more warm. This one has more cool tones, which is the Naked 2. The Naked 3 has the same packaging. Sorry, I had to turn off my air conditioning really quickly. It was loud. It's right behind the screen is where my air conditioning unit is. So it's hugely loud, So it's really loud back there. So I had to turn it off for you to be able to hear me over top of it. What was I saying? All right, so the Naked 3 has the same packaging as the Naked 2 palette. That's like the sort of clippy closures here. Ooh, closing unevenly right now for some reason. Yeah, so it's like the hard case like the Naked 2 is, unlike the Naked 1, which is just like this soft magnety business. So that's really nice. I think that it has a lot of really nice neutral, it has a lot of nice neutral matte colors in it. Well, not a lot. It has the same amount as the other ones. It has, what, 3 or 4? That's usually how many they give you in those Naked palettes. But it also has a lot of like kind of fun colors, like metallic and sparkly. I do find that their metallic and sparkly shades in this particular palette don't really translate well onto the eye. You have to use Fix Plus for a couple of them to even really show how sparkly or metallic they are. But yeah, I do actually really like the way this particular look turned out. I did like a purple halo eye, and I used that NARS lip pencil that I showed you guys in my haul video. I don't really have anything else to say about that, so if you want to see how to get this particular look, it'll be a lot calmer in person. Then just keep on watching.
Okay, these are some swatches that I took for you guys. It's grouped in 4s, so it just goes from left to right. I start off with my Sigma eyeshadow base in the color Persuade. Now I'm going into the Naked 3 palette. I'm going with the color Strange. I'm just patting this over the eyeshadow base. It's a slightly pinker shade than my natural skin color, so it's not going to do much besides prime for the eyeshadows. Now I'm going in with the next matte shade, which is Limit. I'm just going to blend this into my crease. Now I'm going into Nooner, which is a darker matte shade. I think that's all the matte shades for this palette, but I'm going with a smaller blending brush and blending this into my crease. I'm also going to blend this on the outer third of my eyelid. I'm also putting it on the inner third of my eyelid. And then I'm going to blend it in. Now I'm going in with the color Darkside. On an even smaller brush, I'm going to blend this over the outer third of my eye and then into the crease. I'm blending it out here, but I'm actually going to put it on the inner third of my eye too. I just wasn't sure whether I was going to do that or not. But I ended up putting it on the inner third as well. Now I'm going in with the color Burnout. I'm going to layer this underneath of another color because the other color is just not quite pigmented enough on its own. And I'm going to put dust over top of it. It's so glittery, it doesn't have like much of a color on its own, so it kind of needs that help underneath of it. And I'm going to spray some Fix Plus on my brush and go back into dust and sort of pat this over top so that it gets that shimmery effect that I want it to. Now I'm just going to line my lower lash line with the color Nooner. I put all my foundation, eyebrows, and everything on, by the way. Just figured I'd let you know. Now I'm going to blend that out with the color Limit. And I'm going to use my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. It's like my favorite bottom lash mascara. Did all of my bronzing and contouring off screen, but I'm going into my Ambient Lighting blush palette in the color Mood Exposure. I'm going to just take this from the front to back of my cheekbone. Then I'm going to go in with the color Luminous Flush, which is a brighter pink, and I'm just going to pop this on the apples of my cheek. Blend it in. Then I'm going into NARS. I'm not going to even try to say the name of the color, but it's just a pink lip color. And that's the final look. I hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching. Bye.